Got a few problems with how the gospel was preached to me. Not in the sense that God was saying believe in me, but in the sense that those who made the appeal made it seem like believe and everything will be chill. Life is joy-filled, and now you find you a church and you read the Bible daily. Meditate on the verse, and yes, you gotta stop all the things that you once did. Welcome to the family, man. I think that's it, but it's not though. They never told me that the war was coming and that fighting sin would be hostile. They never told me that reaching my hood would be so difficult at times. I think give it up and then I would. They never told me the condemnation I feel when I do the same sins I said I wouldn't for real. They never even told me that life will be much harder. They just left me by myself with a cup of living water. When we preach it, we gotta tell them the truth, man. We can't act like everything will be smooth, man. It's a real battle, you gotta keep fighting. Sometimes you're gonna lose, but you keep striving. That narrow gate you choose, you gotta keep climbing. No matter what you hear, he won't be silent. God is never wrong, and God is never absent. And sin is like a drug, hoping we'll relapse. Yeah, I'm on a mission as a Christian. Milk carton ministry, find a person missing, but still gotta watch myself like I'm ticking. Cause in Christ I'm transformed, Autobot living, but still gotta dig in. Cause life is too dangerous when we don't even like ropes, but sin's trying to hang with us. Evil, it really means to live backwards, so you gotta be on your job like time causing staffers. There's a lot of drama, but little actors that memorize lines and know how to read between them. This life is the grind, but the beans, you don't eat them. They just there to remind, don't be blind, young and see them. Cause sin is on the prowl, it'll howl it for money like the Lord doesn't have all humanity on per diem. Lesson learned, nobody ever bothered to tell me when I got saved, so drink is living water. When we preach it, we gotta tell them the truth, man. We can't act like everything will be smooth, man. It's a real battle, you gotta keep fighting. Sometimes you're gonna lose, but you keep striving. That narrow gate you choose, you gotta keep climbing. No matter what you hear, he won't be silent. God is never wrong, and God is never absent. And sin is like a drug, hoping we'll relapse. Yeah, in the world of mythologies, what you believe will really come with apologies for steering you wrong. No bulldog with no driving lessons, except what's driving you crazy is this inattention. It's fool's gold. Read 1 Peter 4, fam, cause this is not a game, but if it was, it's fourth quarter, man. I hope you getting this message and you don't think it's spam. You gotta persevere with this living water, fam. Maturity is the finish line that we trying to cross, but it's as hard as that game when you fight the final boss. You'll lose a lot until you develop strategies, so don't feel condemned. This is how we grow gradually. Young, actually, that struggle that you feel means the faith that you put in God is actually real. But it takes effort, don't let them tell you different, cause they ain't tell me that. But look, I'm still sipping. When we preach it, we gotta tell them the truth, man. We can't act like everything will be smooth, man. It's a real battle, you gotta keep fighting. Sometimes you're gonna lose, but you keep striving. That narrow gate you choose, you gotta keep climbing. No matter what you hear, he won't be silent. God is never wrong, and God is never absent. And sin is like a drug, hoping we'll relapse. You know what, man? The funny thing about confidence in the Lord is that like one day you'll have it, and then all it takes is like a sin or two that you shouldn't have done that you do, and next thing you know, you asking the Lord to have mercy on you too for doubting him. So let me ask you, how do you think we got to this place? I mean, a lot of it really, man, is the devil's advocate. The devil's advocate? Yeah, that's kind of like a metaphor for like temptation, where like you get tempted by the devil's advocate, the world, the flesh, the devil, to kind of like think all this stuff that's just unbiblical. So what things does the devil's advocate help us to think that we shouldn't think about?